Hello and good morning. Welcome to the Isengard campaign, where Saruman has made his way to the sea, and Rohan perhaps about to receive some company from their Lordian neighbours. It does remain to be seen, but we are ready either way. Ginyard is coming up to speed, and we still have some fiscal headroom for the quarters to come. Will it stay that way? Will Saruman's hair turn grey? Well, greyer than it already is, I suppose. I guess his hair's white, not grey. I don't know. Do they distinguish between those? Like, no, my hair is not grey like Gandalf, that rascal. No. This is the finest white colour that you see upon my shoulders. I don't know. Let's end the turn and find out, shall we? The brawler's pit comes alive in ice and grassa. But do we want it? I think that's a very open question, because 1500 bob could be used on a lot of stuff. I mean, they could go toward an archery range. That would be very nice for a locale such as this. And a drill square with our hands in the air like we just don't care. We can send them running, so they best beware. And then we need a boat. Yes, we do. And they don't cost nothing, I will remind you. So we're gonna send him to the Lambroth. And then, oh no, the money ran out. The money ran out already. Well. It is what it is.
No sleeping here. Come on.
Lordians still sit idly by.
Ready. Hurry up.
Do some Rohirrim meet my eye? It would seem nay. They don't, but they do need meet my spy, and thus my spy had to die. Oh dear.
Hurry up.
No fool, send your
We
emissary
don't
to
have
me.
money for even
Listen up.
hiring one more little spy. Okay, but Lunrat can go into the countryside
Objective
and build a tower so we can at least surveil the border. And what then? What then? Well, we're essentially waiting for a good old Saruman to do what Saruman can and smash up his fellow man. And then maybe we will go for Lynn here. A little Dark Lord sponsored crusade. Well, hello, Gondor. You come to my fort, just like I would want you to. Oh, and then some go beyond a fort. They go for Gund. We will have to reinforce our little location of defense. Oh, and what is this?
Come and get me, you coward.
Rohirrim on a bridge? What a fascinating circumstance. Okay, let's have a look at this. So, we've got orcs, they've got men. We are gonna bash them together again. It'll be fun, it'll be good, it'll be known by the neighborhood. Let's see. Yeah, we're still okay in the money, so. Okay. Isengard is getting re-energized, as it were. Ooh, Urukai pikemen. Much obliged. Get them, please. Yeah, Gund will hold out on its own terms. And then... yeah, goodbye to that one. And otherwise, you're my ally, remember? Don't do anything drastic. Fangon camp. What have we got here? Perhaps we got ourselves the incentive to build. Now that prices here are about as cheap as chips could possibly be. So a Shrine of Melkor. Let's have that. It'll give some population growth very cheaply. And be constructed in only a turn. And it being a large town, I think a slave hall would be nice. Of course, we'd also want a boar breeder eventually, for growth purposes. When it becomes a city, fun stuff happens. And eventually Bregnas will receive some love. It just won't be this turn. I don't know, maybe a ration hall or something. It'll increase income. One little bit at a time. We're just not in the prime location to be doing much of that whole thing. Oh, look at that. Dol Amroth lies wide open. Let's make sure we can, yeah, we can reach it. Yeah, we're gonna attack the heck out of that neutral faction, don't you all know? And I mean, a spy could make his way through the land. Maybe it'd be nice to just have a look at what's going on around here.
Hurry up. Stay right there.
Well, Saruman's naval incursion has found its way to a very interesting situation. Whether we'll be able to take it, I mean, I think we will. But there'll probably be like 8 defender units or something hiding in there. Anyhow, we shall take them on and do so quickly. There's basically no other way. There's no alternative. We need Saruman in there as soon as wizardingly possible. Are we happy outside of that? I guess we are. I guess we are. This crew here, I feel like they can hold a fort for a while. Okay, let's proceed. Oh, look at that. Eisenruss under attack. Very fun, very fun, very fun. The Grand Stable will soon face another fight. And Gondor come for their fort. And they come with, ooh, a ballista crew. That'll be slightly annoying, but they only have 2 machines. What else? Some pikemen, worth having a look at, of course. But yeah, I mean, these are not the best troops in the world. Not that they need the best troops in the world, but my instinct is that they would need more of them to succeed in what they want to do. Our raiders hold our general. I think we can hold them for quite a while with pikes at the gate like this. It appears that Ballista and Ram that's basically what they got. I shall be happy to see what we can do against those. Will they target a wall? We shall see. Come, dear Gondor. Yep, that looks like targeting a wall to me. And I actually think they don't have the required amount of ammunition to break through that thing, given that they only have 2 siege machines with them instead of like 4. So, and especially given the low damage that they seem to be able to do. So we will face them at the gate. And the good thing about walls, on forts, is that they repair themselves. After battle, they just repair themselves. No need for us to do anything. The magic of the Gondorian self-healing wall is at hand. Pun intended, I suppose. Yep, there we go. They decide they can't get through the wall, and so the gate is what they go for. Their pikemen march forth to be shot by towers all day and all night. What a lovely thing for them to do. We have so many towers. Come to me, Gondorians. Soon you will have fewer pikes than I. Not to mention other troops. Yes, go into better shooting position. Yes, it's wonderful.
Blast their eyes. The enemy's ram is through our gates.
And 25% of their troops will soon have fallen. Oh, there we go. Time to mash, time to mash. Now, they do have a lot of troops, so we'll need to help them, but we will. With over 100 Bane Guard, a lot of good stuff can happen.
Pray something changes in the course of battle. The defeat seems almost certain. Only half the enemy force remains.
And at an opportune moment, right now our Reavers are just ensuring the participation of all local towers, but yeah, and that might be the most productive use of them at the moment, because those towers are making quite the difference.
The fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as
Shooty, shooty, smashy, clashy. Gondor falls when orcs go bashy. There goes the general. Camir is gone, and that means the battle is won. All people with big axes, get out there and take some names. Smash. What an effective charging weapon that is. If only they could outrun this old guy. Oh, maybe they can. They might be able to... Oh, they made it! Okay then. I suppose we'll quit the battle. Pikemen inflicted 100 casualties despite being outnumbered in that way. It's pretty good. Pretty good. So, Gondor, will you take your humiliation with ice or straight up? Oh, you'll take it with a full banner army or two. Okay. Alright, I suppose our troops from Isengard needed to be used on something. We might as well make it you. Although our surplus seems to be growing a little thin.
I will only address you in battle.
Building rams. Okay.
Coward. Be gone.
So, what are we up against if we just go right ahead and attack? Only 3 defenders. I think we can deal with 3 defenders. Oh, and then these. Bugger me, those are good. Oh dear. I mean, we still have the balance of power in our favor. Way in our favor. We've got Urukai for days. How to play this? Well, first of all, we need to make sure that Saruman is not overloaded with the kind of stuff that sees him unable to capture a ring. So what does he have now? Saruman Ring of Power, Keyboard Tank, imported goods. Yeah, you know, Muznag, you can get some imported goods. That'll be super good for you. The upside of this is also that Muznag will be able to just take over Dol Amroth and Saruman can go on to better things. Yeah. But now we have to attack them. It's basically no other available option. There would have been if I had been a little smart about it, but that's okay. We will leave that as an aside. Captain Alafor, you're about to be extinguished. Now, what was this alternative plan, you may ask? Well, the alternative plan would simply have involved putting most of our army outside of the siege, dealing with the incoming army first, and then in a whole separate battle taking on Dol Amroth afterwards. That would be the efficient way to go. But in a way, I mean, I'm as happy about this from a gameplay recording perspective because it's just more interesting, right? We have an enemy coming from behind us, we have an enemy coming from inside the walls, and we'll have to actually go inside the walls to get to them. And oh my goodness, what lovely walls they have. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. The basic gist of today's battle is that the melee troops will take care of all the smashing of the enemy inside the settlement, and that the remaining duties will fall to our missile troops. That's my idea. And our cavalry. So cavalry to intercept their melee cavalry and their infantry, and then just, you know, Saruman and his lovely friends to shoot and schmooch the enemy into submission. Great Saru's shoot and smooch. Come to me, my creatures. Something like this. We'll put our best foot forward, so to speak, or our best hand forward. Ooh, steaks? I guess I like steaks. Let's give them a try. Okay. Yeah. The enemy is right behind us as we thought they might be. So, here come the Haven Guard. Everybody, do a bit of running. Knights of Atheland. They might as well be our initial target. Oh my god, they just ride straight into us. What is that? Oh, they're just charging now. Okay, fair enough. If that's what you want to play, if that is how you want to do it, then I mean, sure, we can do that. They are just rushing for us. Okay. Well, let's send in the pikes. Seems like the best thing to do here.
The battle is very much in
Take on that cavalry while we can. The captain is gone. Okay. Of course we've sacrificed some crossbows, but that's something we can survive. Ditto with the wargs, really. The lancers are still holding out. And here the enemy is just hanging out in the inner layer of the castle, so we might as well just grab a ram and ram it down their throats. Okay, well, we endured some pain, but it's not too severe. Wogs, I want you to run down some Haven Guard. They are not defending this to the best of their ability, let me tell you. Today's going to be a breeze. Of course it'll take a while because it's a big castle and that's just what happens with big castles, but we're gonna make it happen. Saruman, come this way. Oh no, the gate doesn't open because we are too close to them. Aww. That of course is a little bit of an annoyance because effectively we won't be able to ram down the gate before they are gone. Talon Knights gone.
The battering ram is in place.
Come on.
Be long before our enemy's
Yeah, good.
defenses fall.
Lovely. Thank you, Wogs, for helping us avoid the annoyance of having to knock down a gate while fleeing troops are interrupting our ram business. Here are the defenders of Gondor. There's some Blackwood Vale archers. It's very much a Gondor heavy thing, but of course we have the guards of the tower, the Talon Guard. I forget. Formidable troops they are. Though the defenders perhaps less so. If slightly. 3 horsemen made it in. How appropriate. You know, I don't think these towers will be all that useful. What might be a little useful though is all of these guys. Maybe the ladders, so we can just rush those inside and get some good stuff done. You guys grab that ram again. Go for the gate. Orthanc Wardens. Scale that wall, please. Scale that wall, please. All bikes, move. Now, it's not that there won't be any towers in here, but they will be sort of limited. Not sure we'll be using the cavalry much. But these guys, we'll be using them a whole lot. So, let's get them inside. Oh! Oh ho ho ho! What's going on here? They are massing at the gates. Okay. They will not leave it uncontested. Probably a good move. Those towers will be of use to them. Should probably... You know what? You guys go back. Get that ram. Let's make sure we're not short of a ram all of a sudden. No, your objective is not complete. Damn it.
The battering ram is in place.
Oh, bugger me.
For our enemy's defenses fall.
Of course, the towers are making quite an impression upon our little forces there. But, good. Defenders, be you ready? You are about to die.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Tirith Air Wardens, there we go. Tirith Air. Alright. Guard of the Hand, you know, let's keep you guys distant. Let's get these guys up on the walls. In whatever capacity we can manage. These towers are very effective, so we will want to get up there as quickly as possible and shoot these annoying people as quickly as possible. Come on. Yeah, defenders, you don't like being attacked from behind though, do you? These wardens though, they need to be shot. Can I get you guys to do that? Yes, very nice. Ha 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 ha. No, you don't like that now, do you?
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, a little bit of a setback there with the ladder falling down. But now Urukai are flooding into the settlement. They're flooding under the wardens. They have nothing they can do. The battle for Dol Amroth is proceeding apace. We will lose a pretty large number of troops. That is undeniable. Yeah, you guys, you grabbed that ram for no reason at all. We won't need it. But now we've basically exhausted our enemies. Resources. They'll have very little left. So, time to refocus. Shoot those Black Reveil folks. Do not stop the attack until the city is taken. Slay them all. Mahaha. Oh, one little knight of Athelon standing strong. The archers of the Blackwood Vale drawing their long swords. Down he goes.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Muznag, you've led your troops to glory. These archers of the Vale will not resist us for long. Their resolve is shaken. Their captain gone. Excellent. We did it. The White Hand has triumphed on the field of battle. Look at that, the Berserkers, 123. They are pretty naughty. Yeah, generally speaking, most of the casualties here were caused by our melee troops. But, yeah, the Orthanc Guard have also done a little bit here and there. Overall, though, this day belongs to Saruman. Hopefully the ring does too, we shall see. Somehow I get the feeling they're not going to take this ransom. No. And the Lamroth falls. Struck at its very heart by the staff of Saruman. I say we sack it. Master Horse Breeders Guild? Nah, don't need that. Nice lodgings? Don't need that. Fiefdom headquarters? Okay, keeps order, you know. Shrine of Melkor. Thank you. Retinue expands. Goodness, how many bits of retinue does this guy have now? Uruk-hai Raider. Yeah, we're gonna give that horn away. We won't risk it for a biscuit, you know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, first Captain Muznag is maxed out, but Saruman has 2, 6, 4, 6. So, yeah. He's got a decent bit of headroom for a ring, I would say. Even if he gets one more retinue over the course of the end turn, which he very well might, he should still have sufficient headroom for the ring. Let's hope he doesn't get 2 bits of random retinue from Dol Amroth. That would be annoying. Gilead. Yeah, we're flush with cash now, so let's make use of it. A way station might be nice. Maybe we can retrain some Orthanc Guard, or maybe just unlendings, I don't know. Foldbook. This place requires a bit of growth, I feel. Bragnaz, you are building. Isengard, Derweth, you need to be building. Oh, how quickly. How quickly do these resources dissipate. And Leod has come with an army, but it's an army of mostly bad troops. Rillimar cavalry accepted, and of course the bodyguard is pretty damn good. Yeah. But still, we don't have great troops there. And if Lorien were to aid them, which they very well could, then I would consider it very likely that this settlement falls. So, it's going to be no use to anybody if we're wasting money on building projects that will not be completed. Isengard. Get me a storehouse. And after that, we'll bring in all the troops that we could desire. Because of course, there is a Gondorian fire happening over there. Full of angry militiamen and the occasional infantry. But I feel like Maku could absolutely hold his own if given sufficient troops, and sufficient troops we have. So let's see, 1, 6, yeah. So I mean, we can put together a pretty decent army with all this. And let's not forget the troops at Gilead. Actually, speaking of Gilead, the best move would probably be to rescue the Fangorn camp.
I will only address you in
Isengard probably has enough troops to hold this back, even though there's a lot, but there's no general leading them. I'm worried about this though. He's not a great general, but Murray on... Yeah, he would definitely tip the scales. Lugur, you must ride again.
Get ready for fighting.
Or maybe not ride, but make a sincere effort in your stride. Leod shall soon be gone. Alright then. We've got pikes and spears, and we're going to put them on the front line, basically. We'll kick cavalry over here, together with these guys. Archers will be shielded by the wall of death. And then we'll have a bit of extra infantry out here on the flank. And from behind shall arrive another army. It's going to be a perfect position for them. So, we're facing a pretty large enemy. But I think our current ground is decent, because they will come down to a plateau and then hit us, so the hill won't aid them as much as you might think. Skirmishers on the flank, yeah, that's okay. Let's have a look at our assisting forces. I think we should just line them up, really. There's one archer unit. We just basically want them to come in one unbroken line and create a bit of chaos over here. Force some of their army to go one way, and then we'll pick and choose who goes where. Okay, skirmishers, you wanted it in melee then. Peasant scouts were here and bring them up. Oh my god, there's a lot of it there over there. So, whoa, okay, send in the lendings. Send in the lendings. Oh my god, Lugur is dead. Come on. That was too quick. Huh. Okay. They've just come upon us. Like, they just don't care. Okay, now we've sort of exposed our archers a bit, but you know what, we can just run away. Why not? Okay. Oh, hello. They've seemingly gone for the tactic of leaving their bodyguard behind to die. I like that. Oh, now they're here and come back for their leader. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's not a good look there, is it? Lugur, killed in a charge by peasant scouts of all things. It's not a pretty sight. Yeah, give him some arrows right in the face.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Rohirrim, they will be causing trouble later on. Spearguard, doing well. More Spearguard, doing very well. Okay, you guys go over there. The sooner we're done with those skirmishes, the better. Okay, what's going on over here? Rohirrim charging. That's okay. Urukai infantry. There's more Rohirrim over there. And here we have raiders up against the bodyguards. Okay. We'll want to close that one.
They have lost half their men.
That's okay. At this point, their morale is wavering. The men of the Riddermark are falling. Scouts fleeing. We just need to stop them from doing nasty things. Very nice. Okay, how do we do over here? Oh yes, that is doing in the bodyguards, it sure is. Those armor piercing axes, they're pretty nice. They managed to get through though. They are nothing if not tenacious. Send in the spear guard. And these guys. Ooh, Rohirrim coming in, okay. They're just going on the raiders. Raider, 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 raider. Okay. Oh, whoops. I see a cavalry charge.
Continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Ailing Axemen, not too happy. Urukai Archers, not too happy either. Okay. We'll need to do something about that. But of course we are. We have the wargs there already, so that's good. Let's also bring in some long spears. And some pikes. Because why not? How are we doing over here? Okay. Yeah, we're taking them out. Rohirrim are running away, and come on, Rohan bodyguards. That's just that guy refuses to die. Apparently, he's going after our infantry. Well, that can be a mutual endeavor, you know. That may just win us the battle. No, he runs away again. Oh, this time fleeing. Okay. Okay, how are we doing over here? The spears are closing in. They flee in all directions. Not all of them good. Some get interrupted. Oh dear. Or intercepted, I should say. Yeah. But nice. a bit chaotic. And we lost Lugur. That's a shame. A real shame. But what can you do? Rowan, go away. Ah, and another comes. Alright then. Well, these guys can't exactly go home, so except for the wargs, perhaps. And there we shall sit then. Lugur dies, but Zanul rises to take his place. And soon Isengard's armies will be able to march and put pressure on Gondor from the north. Let's hope that we acquire the ring over here. Let's bring in the boat. Modov. We'll go on a little hike through the land. There's a merchant over there making a lot of money. And there's a huge stack of Gondor forces with a few more infantry and even Citadel Guard peppered in there. Alright. Oh, hello Mildir. Okay, I guess he will not be taking the defeat of his homeland lying down.
Peace must precede trade, my lord.
Hello Baragund, you mariner you. Okay, well, we'll need to keep Saruman where he currently is, even though that may endanger him from, shall we say, siege. And maybe we should even make sure that he's the only one in town. It's only fair. Alright then, let's go. You might find yourself slightly confused, but no, don't be, we're just defending Edoras. Rohan have come for us. They've come for us with a large horde of cavalry, the way they do best. And in front of that sits a squalid group of footmen. They're gonna have a hell of a time. So what are we going to do to preempt the entry of these people? We're going to put some wargs over there. Because they're not going to be much use anywhere else. We're going to put some pikes at the gate. Some spearmen on their flanks. Some berserkers ready to run in, as well as bodyguards. And then we're going to add in enough Bane guards to sort of just make them sad about things. That's our battle tactic. They've got a lot of horses, we've got a lot of spears. In fact, I might even go so far as to put some Bane Guard in front. Not just to because the first unit they'll be fighting may actually be an infantry unit. Sometimes it is, sometimes the cavalry rushes in ahead of them. We'll see what happens. But even if the horses go first, we'll want the impact to come on to a unit that is not going to be essential long term. But these long spears, we want them for as long as their spears are, well, long. Hehe. It's going to be quite a thing. Yeah, with this kind of distance, we may absolutely face a cavalry before anything else. So we've got some Arid Footmen, we've got Peasant Militia, we've got Riddermark Axemen. Yeah. I mean, it's not that the Axemen are bad. They're fine. They're just not exactly Isengard's finest fine, you know? Man, I wish these things would shoot. But they don't. They don't. They have murder holes, though. What's the point of having murder holes if you're not going to be shooting at the enemy from every single one of them? Seems like an oversight, but maybe it's because we don't have any archers. He rationalizes, even though the game doesn't work that way. Alright, so. Crack the pretty skulls, please. And here come the cavalry. So yeah, these guys will not hold for a long time. But it's just about getting their blob out of the way. And then, as they blobbity blibby blob, we will send out the cream of the warg crop. And they're going out the right exit. I like that. And then long spears, you just basically poke until the horses fall down. And berserkers, run in, please. Vanguard, prepare to take their place. Oh, would you look at that? Glairthen is dead. We're turning the tide here. The axemen are in front, and that's a little annoying, but our spears are beginning to bite the lancers, and that's good. That's lovely. So they're gonna mash through us? Well, we're gonna mash through them. And then we have a bodyguard in reserve. Our wargs are arriving out here. Very nice. Let's bring them out. Yeah, we're taking them. These guys are not long for this world anymore. They've lost their leader. Their militia is wavering. The Vanguard is beginning to bite. Yeah, sure, we'll take losses, but I mean, look at the long spears. They're basically intact. They're still going, still there. Still having a lovely time. And the axemen are running away. That is a catalyst moment, I can tell you. So let's run in the wargs while the going is good. Rip them apart. Actually, you guys come in from this angle. The more we can do to capture them, to catch them, sort of in. Oh my god! They're just stretching themselves way thinner than they have any interest in doing. Rationally speaking, I mean. That is not good. Rohan, you're ready to fall. Okay, our wargs are definitely suffering a little bit here, but But they retrain so easily, I'm not super worried there. The most important effect of them is actually a morale effect. They're just making sure that the enemy feels hopeless, despondent, and ready to run away. And then, as they do, we will catch them. Rohirrim, gonna catch them all. There you go. Rohan is ready to fall. Rohirrim. Okay. Nice. The wargs are hungry. Just a little peckish, eh? Just a little peckish. They just want some cheddar, you know. Get them some cheddar. What's that? A single horse? Ah, not gonna care. 300 orcs dead. 1,700 soldiers of Rohan. That's pretty good, by my reckoning. Look at the Dunlending long spears. They have held exquisitely. And taken out 132 of the enemy. Berserkers 205. I mean, everybody's done a decent job here. So on we go. Oh, look how many of them we caught. But they can't afford it. So, that's basically half of Rohan's military forces taken care of in a single turn. Not too bad, I dare say. Ah, yes, of course. Hello, Gondor.
Defend the camp!
And hello, Gondor. Yeah, okay. I mean, obviously we're not going to win this, but we're definitely going to tower them down a bit. I don't think I'm going to show it, though. Alright then, they took the fort, but with a 500 troop or 500 soldiers strong gap in their forces. So, we lost about 150 orcs, they lost about 500 Gondorian soldiers. That's a trade I'm willing to make. Brawler's Pit, Dol Amroth? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, why not? Belfalas has fallen. Gundabad overrun. The One Ring has been found! Yes! Okay. Now we just have to get it out of there. Which may be the trickier thing. So, will we give the ring to Sauron, or will we click the cross and give the ring to Saruman? What is this, a choice? Come on! Hail to the new Lord of Middle-earth. By accepting the ring, you have ensured that the rebellion will rise against the weak fools that sits in the Dark Tower. And we will become the new ruling power of this land. However, before we make our new stance clear, you should learn to use the One Ring, so we can demonstrate our new power. This will take a season, so do not be alarmed when the benefits of the ring are not immediately granted to us. Once you have mastered the ring, a new order will rise. Okay, well. Boom, 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 boom. Dol Amroth not under siege. Okay. And this fleet is able to move. But we seem to not have the ability to move out without... Ah, that's annoying. Okay, so we're kind of trapped. Okay, he can make it from the boat to Dol Amroth. But Saruman cannot make it from Dol Amroth to the boat. Ah. Oh dear. Okay. Well. Yeah, and we can't recruit an additional navy. Okay, well. I like that we're able to retrain the Orthanc Guard, though. That's really good. And if we can get out this spy in here, then we can do good things.
Ready.
Come, my little spy. Oh yeah, I suppose we have to take a look at Mildir.
No sleeping here.
Ready.
You can't even get him through that. I just wanted to get into Dol Amroth so we can start converting the place. That is a key priority.
Ready.
But yeah, it's nothing but sheer cliffs all along here to Etheland, so we can't really board that ship even. That's a little annoying.
No sleeping here.
Okay, well, plug him in there and
No sleeping here.
Listen up.
Orcs. No sleeping here. Get your feet up.
Dol Amroth can recruit some orc fighters. Why not?
Orcs.
But at least, if nothing else, Saruman now has the One Ring. Ash nash dur patuluk. Ash nash gimpatul. Ash nash tratatuluk. Ach bursum ishi krimpatul. Okay. And in the meantime, our forces are being mustered in all available locales. Let's have a look at Arvaleg. You might have a decent army there. Insufficient funds, but that's only for now. Okay, I say, why don't we grab a good little host of ours and bring it in? It seems that these guys are loitering around the mountains for a little bit. That gives us time. We definitely do want to unleash some pain in that direction, but of course Rohan aren't taking their side of things lying down either. But, you know, we've got means. We've got troops. We've got upgraded Uruk-hai.
Get ready for fighting.
And the Fangong camp is ready to assist. Eisenras. I mean, we should just retrain everything that we have everything for which we have the means. Gorzag. If you can get a bit closer, we might be able to see a bit more what's going on inside this army of Arvelegs. Not bad. Not bad. They seem to have full armor. Okay. Gondor's getting in the groove. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a bet that the army at the Fangorn camp and the production facilities of Gineard and Hamburg put together will be able to hold off the Rohirrim.
I will only address you in battle.
I mean, we've got a militia garrison there. The Fangorn camp is also decently defended. Yeah, we've got means. We've got means.
Your will, my lord.
And so the army of Isengard can move. First to Eisenrun.
Get ready for fighting, my lord.
It'll net us a little hole in our budget, but it's not going to be the end of the world. And we will have these 3 as well. So, all put together, our army is reaching decency. The high watermark of decency. Maybe some trolls, why not? God, these guys are expensive, but actually, I mean, when you think about it, they're not... We like to treat them as expensive, but they're not really much more expensive than the Uruk-hai pikemen. It's like by 30, so, I mean... Yeah. It's felt, but it's not extreme. And then there are some troops over here already at Gund. Good quality Uruk-hai. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I think we have what we need. We have what we need, and soon we'll have even more troops at the fortress of Dol Amroth. Whether Mildir will attack, I don't know. I don't know. He should be welcome to try, though. Try his hand against the One Ring of Power. And so, out of a leg comes to end our episode with a bang. Morgnag, can you take out this 9-star general? This is our town. This is our amenity. This is our enemy, and these are our amenities for bringing them to heel. They have cavalry. We have pikes. We also have cavalry, of course. We wouldn't want to be in a situation where we didn't have cavalry, even though our cavalry is pretty terrible. So, bodyguards, can you take care of some spearmen? I think you can. Seems a pretty safe assumption. Though it isn't unlikely that our general would be safer if we leave the infantry to do it. Over here we'll just, yeah, we'll let them come onto the wall in their little siege tower of theirs, and from there we shall take them on. They will run up here, then they have 2 places to go. They can go after our crossbows, and our crossbows will fire at them until they become very, very, very sad Gondorians indeed. And otherwise they'll go down here, where they will fight our Uruk-hai and become sad, and even sadder once the crossbow keep firing at them. I mean, it's gonna be great no matter what. Listen here, scum! And the bodyguard stays just out of range. Cunning prick.
Fresh meat.
Fresh meat.
The enemy are battering down our gates. Slay them.
Infantry holds firm. The spearmen are getting crushed. Do you smell man flesh, dear pikeman? Good. That means your senses are working, because indeed there are men out there. Alright. They're here. Time to load up those crossbows and get to work. Let's have a look at this. Oh yes. That's what we like to see. They're archers trying to break through our pike line. Yeah, good luck with that.
The fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
It's like, they're just taking up guard duty. We've taken this. Ow! Sir, we've taken the wall. We've taken the wall. Don't worry at all. We've taken. Ow! We've taken fire. We've taken fire. I'm running to tell my man. I'm running to tell the commander. We've taken fire. We've taken fire. Where do I go? Where do I go? And he dies. Oh dear. Such a shame. Oh, the captain's bodyguard has arrived. The Gondor cavalry militia are struggling to not die. Let's close a few gaps. Alright, the spearmen have started actually fighting our crossbows, so we should probably fire back. Very good. Ah, now we're in that uncomfortable situation where we surround the enemy on the wall and they are definitely done for, but the towers are actually hurting us as much as they're hurting our enemy because we're in the way of... we're in the line of fire, basically. The towers don't discriminate, they don't pause, I mean, all they do is just unleash death in a particular direction. And that direction involves a lot of Urukai who would otherwise not have died. So we need something to break that situation. We're going to do it like this. Just try to punch through their line in any way we can. And over here, the captain's bodyguard. Oh, they have failed to protect Arveleg, and now their forces shall run every man. Good. The White Hand stands triumphant. Good work to the crossbows and to the pikemen as well. Very good, very good. And we healed a bunch of the infantry. So they will be ready to journey on with the army that will be coming from Isengard.
We destroyed the enemy!
Goodbye, Gondor. Ah, don't hit your head on the way out. Well, I suppose they do like their little helmets, so presumably they won't be hitting their heads too badly. Presumably. Lorien under attack. Bree under siege. Saruman keeps the One Ring. The Nazgul leaves Sauron. You've lost Sauron's protection. Oh no! So now we can't do request. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose invasions are now out of the question. We're no longer part of the club. Well, toodaloo. We need to get Saruman out of there, and oh my god, we should have done that the other way around. Well, fortunately, Dol Amroth is still okay. Plenty of folks in there. So annoying, we can't even sneak out of the gate. But yeah, we're gonna leave Muznag behind. We're gonna take Lord Saruman the Savior and sail him somewhere.
Ready. Ready. This way. Stay right there. Stay right there.
Now that we're at it, we should probably give some extra troops to any that can be spared. Should be. Oh, we could even trade a diplomat. Why not? It's very possible that Amroth simply don't want this war. Huh? We could have a fruitful trading relationship. Oh, look at that. Saruman's got himself a cloak. That's fun. I only noticed this now. Yeah. We're gonna give him some Urukai. Just because we can. Feels like a good thing to do. Just a few, so he can resist minor armies with relatively few problems.
Is that what you want?
What remains here will surely be able to defend for quite a while, especially if we can retrain the wardens on a regular basis. I mean, that'll be great. More pikes at the handbook. Ginyard stands proud. Fangorn camp needs a slave hall, I feel.
Your will, my lord. Orders. We have completed an objective.
More guards, please. Practice range at Isengard, that'll be good. Blacksmith, you know, basic stuff. And then the army from Isengard shall, well, they shall run from the Isen.
Pick your feet up.
Listen up.
Orcs.
Some can make it over to a fort.
No sleeping here. Pick your feet up.
Others will just go for the army itself. Gund will be able to Send some folks into that army, others for training.
Come on!
Wargs can be dealt with at home. And yeah, that's about it. We'll see what Boron decides to do. If he's gonna try to Boron me to death. Mahaha. And finally, crossbows for Eisenrath. A great day, for sure. A great day. Time for a drill square? I think so, because we're pretty close. 65% and we'll be able to field the Uruk infantry, so that means basically a couple of turns of the natural progression of what's currently going on with the Temple of Melkor doing what it does. Excellent. Great, even. You know what, let's just see, can these guys... No, they can't retrain at Gineard.
I am a warrior, not an emissary, my lord.
Bugger me, the Galadrim guards. Those are good. Those are solid troops. We'll want some crossbows to deal with those. We'll even want some ballistas, actually. Just because we can. An extra Bane Guard, now that we'll be going up against some nasty elves.
Your will, my lord.
Get ready for fighting. Objective complete.
There's no amount of money we can make that we cannot spend. Oh dear, ooh, that's pretty bad. That's an astounding
Get ready for fighting.
financial loss, actually.
Listen up. Get ready for fighting.
Well,
Is that
next
what you
turn
want?
we'll put Saruman on a boat. Saruman of many colours, one of which apparently being brown. I guess many colours, it's very hard to put that into a pixel, so my sympathies to the people making campaign strategy models. I am sure you've done all that you could ever could for that. It's I appreciate all the work that you put into this. It's a gorgeous mod that, considering the fact that the game it's based on is like coming on 20 years old soon. So let's make one more turn for it. Ooh, adoption? Fangon camp? Yes, please. Gund, Brawler's Pit? Okay, we'll have it. Pretty Fallen. Baion's Hall besieged. Who took Bree? Oh no! It fell to regicide. Oh dear. The free peoples of Eriador are no more. Poor swords. Hello, Azog. You beautiful lad. Come over here. You're gonna keep Gineard safe in hand. Well, we've beaten our economic expectations, apparently. So that's pretty nice.
Yes.
We shall listen to your proposal, but do not expect. Never. We hope for more fruitful.
Alright then.
Don't sleep in here.
Lunuk. Into Dol Amroth you go. You shall keep this place under careful watch. And we're gonna go onto this beach.
Get ready for fighting. No sleep in here. Listen up. Get ready for fighting.
Maku,
Pick your feet up.
your goal is to link up with Saruman, protect him at all costs. And beat back the threat of Gondor. You've been summoned here to answer the threat of Gondor. Isengard stands upon the brink of greatness. None can escape it. We must promote it at all cost. Hello, failed ear. Or should I say, failed ear? These guys, the sad remains of a battle gone by. An army and a fort, and then Hanion.
Get ready for fighting.
Hanion will have forces, yes, but not the number required to really make a huge dent in the army we are sending their way.
We have completed an objective.
Time for a little bit of management here.
No sleeping here. Listen up. No sleeping here. Listen up.
I will only address you in battle.
More crossbows? Why don't we? And Rohan pillaging the countryside.
No sleeping here. Come on.
These fine fellows can go back to a fort over here, save us a little bit of cash on the end turn.
Get ready for fighting.
All these will come alive. Ah, it's good. It's good. Very good. It's nice to have them along.
Listen.
We can even put these
Get ready for
wargs
fighting.
into a fort,
Come on.
because from here they can strike at many, many places.
Orcs.
Orders.
Pick your feet up.
Come and get me, you coward.
Guineard. What do you need? A hunting lodge, perhaps. That would be good for economic growth. A grog hut. Because why not? Yeah. Good, good, good.
Orcs. Listen up.
Dol Amroth attack! Finally! They shall meet a wall of flesh and steel. Bayon's Hall has fallen to the goblins of all people. Nice going, little goblins, I suppose. So, let's have a look. Dol Amroth besieges Dol Amroth with an army. And, well, they'll make a nice go of it, right? They'll come in with... I mean, look at this guy. This guy definitely knows what's up, right? It's like, oh no, no, what am I doing? First captain of Isengard stands ready
Ready for fighting.
to beat him into submission.
No sleeping here.
And Maku
Come on.
is on the march.
No sleeping here. Get in there. Now.
So, we have a fleet at our disposal, and we have to decide what carries less risk. Trailing Saruman through the graveyard of Gondor, or landing in Enedwaith. I say let's go over here, and then, oh, hello, Melion.
Get me, you coward.
No. Okay, then we have a few economic developments that we need to have a look at. One of which is a boar breeder. But no, we want a foundry so that we can upgrade the troops that we're training. Gund. What do we want? Let's get a slave hall going. Because after that we'll be able to upgrade our training facilities. A practice range will also be nice. Dol Amroth gets its Temple of Melkor, which is good to see. These pikes go to Derwith, where eventually retraining will be available. Just not yet. These wargs may be useful over here with Maku's army. I guess we need to get Saruman back to Isengard, don't we? No, we can already train the Nazkai. Okay, that's good, that's good. It'll just take a while. But they will essentially be coming with the army barracks? No. They come with the Orthanc, so they are a unique unit. They are locked to the region of Nankuranir. Okay.
I will only address you. Kill them all. Come and get me.
We will only address you and kill them all!
Listen up. Oh. Regroup, you louts.
Berthrold, you will die. What a lovely position. Fetch another one ready. Okay. Look at all the infantry we have. This is how we party. This is how we make our move. We will shoot at the enemy until they... Oh wait, they're running away. Oh well, if that's how they want to play it, then we can play that tune. Yeah, we can play that tune. We've got cavalry too, you know. We can chase you down. You may run outside the range of our ballistas, but that's not going to help you against our wargs. Oh, you see that, do you? Strap it in. Come, my dear wargs, come, wolves of Isengard. There's a feast of siege engineers for your perusal. Now, feast. And yeah, these guys. They'll be driven into a corner and summarily executed. Come on, marauders. You can do it. You can hold out at least until the wargs get there. And
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
yeah, the ballista crew has not really done much of substance today, but you know, they set a few ailing spearmen ablaze, so that's nice. Our marauders are beginning to find their mojo. With spearmen just hot on their tail. Spearman down.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Down go the Rohirrim. Come, my friends. Nah, they don't like it. I wouldn't like it either. Okay. All the way over here, we've taken out the cavalry at a slightly annoying cost, but we'll survive it. Basically, I mean, it's the rest of our army is pretty untouched, so that's good. It's very good.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I serve Isengard. And they are in range. They are in range, but at a terrible angle because of the hill. Now you can see them.
You do what I say.
And we charge. And they're not gonna like it.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
And here comes the cavalry charge to end their morale for today. Okay, a couple of marauders fell, but It's not too bad. Nom 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 nom.
We've destroyed the enemy! No sleeping here!
And as such, their military capabilities flips another couple of notches, and we got a bit of money out of the bargain. Cash dearly needed. So, Rohan has a capital. They have a couple of satellite cities, but their fortresses are no more.
Be gone.
Muzbug. You know, I think we're good for spies here and in the Fangorn camp. We'll put one in Isengard, but only insofar as he will be that much closer to Aldburg, which ought to be our next target, really. But that's where we stand today. We have taken the fight to Dol Amroth. We won. We found the Ring of Power. Saruman heads home. And at home, a new army marches to bring the fight to our dearest foes. It is a good day. A good day for thriving. A good day to be an orc of Isengard. Despite the horrendous casualties we have suffered, obviously. Oh dear. Okay, maybe it's not a good day to be a spy. But at the same time, it could still be a good day to die. But don't die on me now, dear listener. Instead, be kind to yourself, be good to those you love. Tell Camiron to sharpen his sword, and I'll see you soon.